Okay. I think we're good. I think we're recording. Okay. So I'm going to talk about some CPDLF hacks, just like life hacks. I was looking those up today just kind of to show you guys here. Okay, so here's our live launch. So I looked up some hacks just because life hacks can be a good thing. I don't know if you can maybe think of some more, but I always have a problem taking the stem off the strawberries without taking half the strawberry away. So apparently if you use a straw, pop off the top, a little bit of a life hack there. This was neat, I thought, because sometimes I don't have a clip for my chips or pretzels, and if you have any old hangers laying around, you can just snap it and clip your chips. This is nice too. I don't know if you ever wanted a drink of Coca-Cola or anything, and it's just not that cold. If you wet a paper towel and put it around your beverage and stick it in the freezer, it should get nice and cold. That's some root beer there. Another life hack. This is neat too. I don't know if you guys are like us. You have cords everywhere. If you have cords, you can use like toilet paper rolls, paper towel holders, and just kind of organize your cords and then put it in a big box, like a shoe box. I thought that was kind of neat. Pancake mix, we get it everywhere, but if you put it in a bottle and squeeze it out like that, less messy. I'm always worried when we go to the beach that, you know, somebody could take your cell phone or something. So if you dump out your sunscreen, throw it in there. People think it's just sunscreen. This is nice too. If you want a nice cold water for the day, freeze it part way and then dump your water in the next day and it'll stay nice and cold. This is neat too. Sometimes I don't know what my keys are to what. They all look the same. So if you color code them with some nail polish, you now know what they are. Okay, so I thought that was kind of neat. So those are just some life hacks that I thought were kind of neat. So here's some CPDLF hacks, and hopefully, Matt, you can add on to them. And if anyone else joins us, we can add some more on as well. But just staying on pace is a huge hack, I think. That's one of the biggest things to CPDLF. Do you agree, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if you get behind, I don't know if you're like me, but I start to feel like anxious, and I don't like that feeling. And then I feel like sometimes I'm even less productive when I'm anxious and I don't know what I'm doing, you know. But if you're on pace and you're nicely organized, I think that's a huge CPDLF hack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, resubmitting assignments. Matt, have you ever had to resubmit something?
I have.
You have it. Yeah, so I think it's happened to everybody, and that's a good thing if you learn how to improve it and you resubmit it, and that's a huge way to get a better grade at CPDLF. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. And staying connected with your teachers and your learning guide. I think that's another. I'm sorry?
Know their attendance.
Yeah. And for attendance. Yeah. So staying connected with your teachers and your learning guide. I think that's huge at CPDLF. Matt, you do an amazing job with that. I have other learners, that send me hangouts, almost daily, and they keep me updated on what's happening with them. If they need help with anything, they ask me, how can I reach this person? And I help them. Staying connected with teachers and learning guides is huge. And then completing your weekly launches. Some people don't realize how that affects your grade. That's huge, Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10% of your grade for those weekly launches. So, that's massive. If you don't do those and you do the rest of your work and get, 100%, you're going to get knocked down to a 90%. So, a simple launch. And sometimes I think the launches, I know the launches I feel like are pretty beneficial, right, Matt, for the week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and your teachers might give you some helpful hints. They'll explain what's going on for the week. They'll tell you ways to find more help if you need it. So I think those are some big CPDLF hacks. Okay, can you think of anything more, Matt? Think of anything else that's going to help you at CPDLF? Make your life easier, just like that ketchup bottle is going to make my life easier with pancake mix now.
Yeah, it's basically in the SOP, you keep up with the blue line, staying on pace, and if there's any trouble, like if you're behind in anything, or if you're seeing that you missed a few days, you can go back and refix everything. Maybe connect with your learning guide to see what your problem is. Yes,
that blue line. I know some people, that can make people anxious, but I think it would help me because I see the line moving, and I know that if I'm keeping up with that line, then, I'm doing what I need to be doing at CPDLF. And just listening to those weekly launches, and if your teacher has a pace chart, following the pace chart, our checkpoint number 1 is coming up soon. Give me 1 second here. It's actually, 1 second, and I will tell you guys the date here.
It's the 25th.
Is it the 25th? Okay.
It's the 25th.
25th. Okay. Yeah, because I just did a.
From this week to the 24th, and then the 25th is when they'll take a snapshot of what you've completed.
Okay, actually, I think that's the next. Is that our next slide here? Give me 1 second.
I think.
It is. I put it in here. Okay, you were right. So I was going to write some more hacks down. I'll put that blue line in here before I close this out then. But yeah, checkpoint number 1 is next Tuesday, the 25th. So this is your cutoff. This is not when it's going to come out. It's not when it's going to be published. This is just our cutoff date as teachers. SLP, don't be afraid or don't be scared if you see an incomplete. Okay, Matt, do you know what an incomplete means right now in CPDLF terms?
Yes, it can be refixed.
It can be fixed. It can be not. Maybe you didn't even submit anything, right? Yeah. Maybe you didn't do a focus area yet. Maybe you didn't complete a project yet. So it's incomplete, and that's very likely for a lot of you. You know, if you didn't complete the focus area, and most of you, you know, a project is not going to be due yet because we're only a few weeks in. A lot of times, there's only one project a marking period, or almost a marking period, or every 7 weeks. Okay. And expected progress in OdysseyWare should be around 12% if you have me in OdysseyWare classes. So that's kind of what we're looking for. And remember, that's not until the 25th, okay? So you still have a little bit of time to just keep working. And then again, this will not be when you can see your grades, but this will be when the cutoff is, okay? Can you think of anything else, Matt, that you'd like to share with the class?
Really nothing else.
Nothing else? Okay, so use some of those hacks, okay? Think to yourself, am I on pace? Am I resubmitting assignments? Am I staying connected with my teachers? Okay, these are ways that's going to save you time, make your grades better. And, you know, we're always looking to save time and, you know, sort of beat the system here. And, you know, do those launches. They're going to help you. They're worth 10%. You know, instead of bringing down your grade, they can bring up your grade. Okay, and just remember, you know, different nail polish, freeze those water bottles, hide those cell phones, pancakes, less mess, clean up your cords, drink nice cold drinks of Coca-Cola.
Don't be afraid to put in the best effort or even make mistakes.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a great one. I like that one. I'm going to add that one. Yeah, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Put in the time, put in the effort, and it's going to pay off, okay? Okay, so Matt, thanks for joining me. Okay, yep. And I will see you again, and stay dry, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Yep.